Evergreen is starting to become a dump with all the energy coming from fossil fuels. We need to stop this because it's causing health problems to the citizens of the town. That's why we need renewable energy to make sure we solve this problem. We have to use solar energy. Solar energy has been used for such a long time in history by using the pure power of the sun to dry clothes and other things. Nowadays, scientists have discovered how to use solar energy and convert it into electricity. Now I'm going to tell you some of the reasons why you should change to solar energy. What's energy? Well, energy makes the world work. People, plants, and animals need energy to live and grow. Most of the world's machines are powered by energy that comes from burning coal, oil, and gas. What is the sun? The sun is a huge ball of hot, swirling gases. The energy from the sun is called solar energy. Solar energy travels through the space and reaches the earth. Where does energy come from? The solar energy comes from deep, called the core of the sun. Inside the core, huge explosions happen that burst energy every second. Each burst of energy takes thousands of kilometers to travel from the core to the surface. After it reaches the surface, it leaves into space and travels to the earth like waves. How long does it take the energy to travel to the earth? Every 45 minutes, the energy reaches the earth receives enough energy from the sun to power everything on our planet for a whole year. How is natural solar energy commonly used, you may ask? Well, natural solar energy is used for growing crops, drying clothes, starting fires, and growing plants in greenhouses. Energy cannot be turned on and off. Only cloudy weather can block its energy. In 18,000s, a source of energy that people could control became available, called electricity. Nowadays, scientists have discovered a way to collect, store, and change the power of the sun into electricity. One of the simplest technology that humans have invented for turning sunlight into electricity is the solar cell. Solar cells are made from layers of silicon coated with a very special chemical. When the sunlight hits the solar cells, it turns energy into a little amount of electricity. What are some real-world applications, you may wonder? Well, greenhouses use solar energy for growing plants. If you use a solar panel, it depends how and what type you use, whether it is passive or active. For example, if you use passive solar energy, you would be able to absorb and intensify the energy from the sun without converting it into electricity, but still radiating heat. If you use active energy, you are converting the sunlight into electricity to keep the greenhouse working with solar energy. A greenhouse usually uses solar energy for growing plants. The glass is made to intensify the sun's rays, and it helps the flowers get more energy. More energy means the plants will grow big and healthy. Another example could be architects. Architects nowadays encourage people to get energy-efficient houses. Even in really cold countries where there's less sun energy, they design the houses by making them look in a certain direction, making them be more efficient by facing the sun. A solar panel on the roof to provide hot water, large windows facing the sun to keep the house warm in winter and cooler in the summer. Okay, let's be a little serious now and talk all about the cons and the pros. First of all, some of the pros are solar energy is a renewable energy source. It can reduce your electricity bills. With solar energy, it can improve home value. Solar energy can be used in any climate, and it can reduce carbon emissions. Now, talking about the cons, solar doesn't work on every roof type. It will be hard to use electricity when it's stormy or rainy, and sometimes solar panels' batteries can be harmful to the environment. Okay, if Evergreen ever actually wanted to use solar panels, these are some of the factors you gotta keep on mind. Including the fact that, well, how many solar panels do you actually need to power the whole town? Usually, the average number of solar panels that you will need to power a house varies depending on the factors such as the energy consumption of the house, the location, efficiency of the solar panels. On average, a small to medium-sized home can require anywhere from 20 to 40 solar panels, assuming an average panel capacity is around 250 to 350 watts. Assuming Evergreen has 400 houses in the area, the amount of solar panels needed would be around 8,000 to 16,000 solar panels for the whole town. Well, Evergreen, that was all from us. Thank you so much for considering our opinions. Hope you get the best energy resource you can get.